Hi, I'm Rebecca Ryan. I'm a shamanic witch in Melbourne, Victoria. This video is about how to manage fear in your life. This is a shamanic process. The first step is to imagine the fear. So imagine the fear as if it is an embodied form. So some people find fear easy to imagine as like a ball in their chest, or the twisting of something in their gut, or the prickling of their skin. For me, it's easy to imagine my fear like a monster, standing out there flaming, might have a crossbow or bow and arrow or something. I find it easy to give fear a face and a form. However you imagine it contained. So at the point that I imagine that as a monster, it is actually contained in the body of a monster, and I'm able to, having contained it, put it over there. It's important to be able to picture it and put it outside of you so that you can interact with it. The third step is to interact with your fear, and by interaction I mean ask it where it's from, ask it how old it is, ask it what its purpose is for you, ask it how old you were when you built it, ask it what your purpose in using fear is in your life, etc., etc. I say etc., etc. because there's a lot of places that dialogue can go. What this process does is build a bridge between you and your fear. The intention being that you can either bring fear and the energy of fear back in a more usable form for you, or you can go across to the fear and make friends with it and therefore almost get rid of it. The fourth step, which is the final one, is to recalibrate, so reuse that energy of fear. So it might still feel like fear, but you use it in a more proactive and a more conscious fashion. So it's not running you from behind the scenes. You're actually taking the emotional flow and you are directing it. For instance, if I'm having a dinner party, which I do very infrequently because I'm not a very happy chef, not a happy cook, I might feel a raising of my body temperature, or I might feel uncomfortable, I might feel a bit nervous, or I might have sweaty palms, or I might be worried. At that point, I can use this fear by saying, oh right, okay, we have an alarm system going off in my body. I'm going to use this alarm system to remember to write a list about what I need at the shops, to remember to turn the oven off before things are burnt, to remember to turn things over as they're cooking. So I'm using the energy of fear, and I'm using it to protect me by taking me places which I decide. So this is how I recommend, as a shamanic process, you deal with fear. It means that you get all the energy out of it. You're able to use it as a constructive force or a destructive force if there are things that need to be removed out of your life. But you are actually consciously aware of what this flow is, and you're able to more consciously use it. The benefit of doing this is you have more of your resources. So this is not something which is just unconsciously running you like a knee-jerk reaction which might throw you off. Consciously using your energetic flows means that you are better able to bring your strengths forward, and you don't have to be superhuman to do it. So you don't have to be a perfect human being to get what you want out of your life, or to change the way you respond to something. You can use the energy of fear as it's present and running through you to consciously create a place where your strengths can shine. Thank you.